Hey there, everybody. Looks like this is working. Okay. So we're on to what is, I think, the final playthrough, unless they add another one or something like that. I don't know. Added a new head. We took Walter's head and have decided to wear it. Not sure if I like this more or less, but we are back at the beginning again, basically. So that's great. I'm gonna do these just to see if there's any changes to these missions, but that's the only reason I didn't do them ahead of time without you guys, because honestly I should have, kind of, but I was worried that there'd be some ones where, like, I haven't shown, like, something new, basically.
Attention all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dotham. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the
So this is the
survey.
same. I'm just gonna skip this. I guess it's possible that they might have something at the very end, but
as long as it gets done.
this is, again, another situation where I would like it if they would sort of have the people pop in with something very different at the very, very beginning, just to make it clear that there is something different, that it is a new playthrough. Because I get the feeling like after I beat this one, it'll still keep letting me continue going,
Main system activating combat mode.
rather than, like, you know, deleting the file or something like that.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
We got a corporate merc! They're all to us already. Sneaky bastard.
What am I equipped with right now?
There. That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind. We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621.
There! That corporate dog! Don't give him another inch! We have to defend the artillery!
I don't think I multi-logged that properly. Where's this artillery coming from? I thought we didn't have artillery over there. Where's my quest markers? Okay.
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary. Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
Well, it is good for Walter to be back, I guess, but, you know, I wonder if there's an ending where he gets to live.
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Fire! Surround that AC!
Show that inner river what makes the Liberation Front strong. Forged in act, we stand as one!
I kind of wonder what the city's fortified against, technically.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Because, like, there's nothing here worth fighting over, is there, I guess? I guess they're saying it gets in the way of the coral survey, but I'm not really sure how. Unless they think there's, like, coral under that city, which, spoiler alert, don't think there is.
No new message.
Okay. Yeah, I do wonder how long it's going to take before we do hit new content. Last time it was like the power
Got a
plant one,
job for you, 621.
hydroelectric one.
It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary.
I can't imagine how they could actually change this unless like someone
To all
pops in and
independent
attacks me.
mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Bellius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a Balaam company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral
Yeah,
survey
this seems the same. This seems the same. I'm not even sure like who would pop in to attack me like this early on into the game though.
Get their attention,
It
621.
would require some sort of like weird meta game kind of thing. Maybe someone associated with Raven could. One of those three seem to be working together. That's a possibility, but yeah, I can't think of too many people who would
Main system. Activating combat.
cause this one to diverge.
Commence mission. Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
Enemy attack! 1AC! Looks like the Arquebus Group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the best person. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
This AC pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire! That merc turned through us. Damn it. Arquebus really scored this time.
Only a few targets left.
I don't remember that dialogue being in the previous runs.
621, wait. I'm picking up new enemy signatures.
I missed one little helicopter.
Eliminate them.
Commander mentioned it. Needs to know.
The enemy MT squad has been eliminated.
That was actually one of the faster runs I've done of that.
621. Return to base.
I like this head design. I don't think it fits necessarily with what my aesthetic is necessarily, although it kind of does. It looks like mine after it's gone, like, evil possessed. I should probably change the whole color scheme if I'm going to go with it. I do want to see if I can change the eye color, though. I think if I could change that to, like, teal, I think that would be better, because I've got, like, the other lights on this thing as sort of teal, but I don't think I can, because I think that that's actually supposed to be coral. So, it wouldn't make a ton of sense if you could actually change the color on that. Like you can see here, it's not associated with anything on my color palette. I could change this to teal, I guess, but... Oh, that's not part of the eye. I was wondering, like, I thought that that yellow was also that eye color. But that's actually, I think, also just built in there. Yeah, if I could change the color palette of that, that would actually be really good, but as it is, I think I'm going to change the head back out. There are a couple that I quite like. This one, I think if I change the color of the front plate, that would actually be pretty good. This one's kind of interesting. Not quite what I'm going for here. That one wouldn't be too bad. I do like this one, though. This one's also quite good. We're just going in purely on the aesthetics here instead of actually thinking about what would actually work best. Going for, like, an aesthetic that looks Ava-ish, though. Okay. So let's murder a rookie. Maybe he's better this time, who
Got a
knows.
job for you, 621.
It's being piloted by Rusty or something.
It's an open call from the Arquebus Group.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request. Intercept delivery of the tester AC.
Seems the same. Seems the same. This would be an interesting one to have vary on each playthrough, where it's just like the pilot they choose to pilot it changes each time. But it's also not a very important mission, so like changing a lot, I guess, on really unimportant missions just isn't really that necessary.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
Wonder if he actually reacts until I attack him.
We're under attack! This thing alone is... No, it's an independent.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
Don't you worry, I've been training for this. Red guns need this AC. I can't fail this mission.
Wonder whose AC this was supposed to actually be.
I just wanted to call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed.
Who knows, maybe that pilot was supposed to be it. Maybe it was going to be like gun 19 or something like that, or I guess he'd be... How many do you meet up to? Like gun 7? I know like Iguazu's the highest number that you like see consistently at gun 5, but I'm pretty sure they've got worse than Iguazu.
One new message.
621. About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balam's in-house AC squad. They're Balam's main force, and its members are no
Yeah, I've
member
heard this
of
one.
your mess.
I've heard this one. It's weird to me that like they would actually care that much, because you seem to be able to get an armored core like pretty easily in this game. Like they're not so expensive that getting another one would be unreasonable. Like replacing it.
The Balam group sent a request.
Raven, this request comes from Dafa, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front.
I think this is also just the same here.
Now they're
It's
asking
interesting
for
that
you
like
by name.
Balam is more focused on taking out like the Rubicon Liberation Front, whereas like Arquebus is more focused on taking out Balam in these missions. Even fairly early on, it seems like eliminating their rivals is more of the priority for Arquebus, whereas sort of like spreading across the planet is probably more like Balam's thing.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under attack.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep it at 61.
Alright.
There. Take it out.
Hostile AC! Defend our supply! Our comrades on the Strider can't wait any longer!
Okay.
Damn corporation!
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
It's here. Fight back!
We're no match for an AC!
Have no fear. The Coral is with us.
Ow.
Looks like they've got a Baus tetrapod.
Jump distance on that guy is actually kind of a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
Focus on the mission.
Even though I've fought this guy before. been an awful lot of playthroughs, so can't say that I'm a natural.
Got them all.
It's actually practice.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Makes it look like I'm flying back to base there. Alright.
Michigan. About leaving 621 with the Red Guns.
Heard this before.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy.
Great news.
If they could try what the Red Guns are ready.
Yeah, we've heard that one before. Okay. So I'm not sure which of the choices I'm going to pick at the dam.
One new method.
Probably not bother attacking the
So
red
you're
guns.
back, 621.
Doesn't seem to make much difference otherwise,
The
but
Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
yeah, it's a one last job kind of job. For him anyway. And me, because I don't think I survive any of these. Alright. Let's start buying up some torsos, I guess, for the hell of it. I don't like any of them, but having in the garage gives me options while I'm fighting like a fight that I am not doing well on, and who knows, this last playthrough might be harder. Okay, so this is a new one. We still got Attack the Dam Complex as an option. I'm gonna try this first.
Got a job for
Who
you,
are we
621.
defending it against? Ourselves?
We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, here's an operation that may be of interest to you. We want you to escort the Strider, a weaponized mining ship. There's no end to the Corps invasion. They've reached the Bonadea Dunes in western Belias now. Before the invasion, the Strider was our mobile base for extracting and distributing coral. We paid the dozers a fortune to outfit it for combat. It's too precious an asset to lose. Hopefully, we can count on your assistance.
Looks like we've got conflicting requests about the same ship. You'll be doing the work. You choose.
Alright. Well, it'll be nice to have the gigantic freaking laser on that thing defending us
Chose
for
the
once.
Liberation Front, did you? Whatever works to get your name out there. That's the benefit of being independent.
Yep, gotta love being indie. Yeah, so it's nice that it's a gigantic laser is going to be turned against my enemies instead of against me, so that's nice. I'm still legitimately like, who are they going to send to kill it in my stead?
Main system activating combat mode.
Who's good enough to do this mission? Maybe I should just stand on,
Commence mission. Wait. Someone's already attacking the ship.
mission failed. Huh. Well, am I gonna get paid? Probably not gonna get paid.
Enemies on the radar. 621. They're coming.
What's coming?
No ID. They're not Schneider MTs. Are those sea weapons?
Oh,
Defend
jeez.
yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason.
Okay, well,
Weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
2 repair kits remaining.
not expecting any of this. Ow.
At 30%.
I'm gonna have to switch weapons, I think. Because I don't feel like what I've got here is the right stuff. Alright. God damn it.
Lead light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Still got plenty.
Light end ammunition at 50%.
Okay, well that sucks. This guy's actually pretty susceptible to kicks for some reason. Like, I don't have a kick frame, so I don't actually deal that much damage with it, but... when you're dealing with two of these guys, it's like way harder because their attack pattern makes it like kind of tricky. But then you're against like one of them, and it's actually pretty easy.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 30%.
Did you get them? Wait, there's more.
Oh, well, shit. Oh god, these things.
Helianthus machines. I'll take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
Right hand ammunition at 30%.
Oh god, there's another one.
We've got more incoming.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I need a different build here. Like, the weapons I'm using are pretty bad against these guys.
Killed her.
Let's just swap up. Okay. So against those guys, there's a couple different things that I think probably are going to work. I think that these might actually be pretty good against them, but the way that I think that I've beaten them before is using the stun needle launchers. Which I don't think I can take two of without having to swap out a lot of other stuff, but that's fine. In fact, this game doesn't let you have, like, dual blades or something like that. Alright. This is like a pure stun build or something like that. Alright, let's try it. No checkpoint, of course not.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
The dinky little pistol is, like, the lightest weapon that I could put on there, so that's the only reason I've got it, but I've never used this thing, so I don't really know what it's about. I do know it should work with the static buildup that the stun needlers have, though. And this build is not for the, like, boss fight part, like the tough part at the beginning. This is for those stupid wheel things.
621. They're coming.
This should actually be pretty good against those other two guys, though, too.
They're not Schneider MTs. Those sea level
take this. Okay, so that's the first one down.
Did you get them?
Okay, now for the ridiculous part.
There's more.
These things are stupid. Yeah, there are 4 of them.
End these machines. Don't take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
How'd that... Ricochet? Are you kidding me?
Lycan definition AP. An AP.
Ow, that is instant death. The fact that that ricochets is actually wild. I did not think that that ricocheted.
Main system activating combat mode.
Maybe I have to use like a different type of weapon than I thought I did, but I'm pretty sure I stunned these guys. Maybe that was because I was fighting them one-on-one, so I could more easily do it.
Attacking the ship.
Because like I could stun one, and then like afterwards, like I'd be fine.
What is the thing?
All I know is for some reason they don't take like damage at all from the plasma missiles, or the plasma gun for that matter. It could be they've got really high energy resistance, but I don't think that's what it is.
Enemies on the radar. 621. They're coming.
I just realized you can see them streaming off the side of that thing as it's exploding.
No ID. They're not Schneider MTs. Those C-11s. Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason. Those are drone weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute.
Damn it.
Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
2 repair kits remaining.
Where's your buddy? There he is.
Did you get them?
Ow.
Wait, there's more.
1 repair
What
kit
a ridiculous mission this is.
Helianthus machines. Don't take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
Okay, that's what you do. You get them on the flank with the stun needles.
AP at 50%.
We've got more incoming. Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 621. I'll do the thinking.
No repair kits remaining. AP at
God.
50%.
Damn, that's annoying.
Helianthus machines coming in hot. These are dangerous, 621. Knock them down and
Wait,
go
are
in for
there...
the kill.
What is this mission?
AP at 30%. Right-hand definition at 50%.
Can't believe it. There's... What are these goddamn things? Oh my god.
Right shoulder exit.
Yep. Oh man, and you restart. Oh, that's brutal.
Main system activating.
Oh man, whoever made this mission is a pure sadist.
Commence mission.
I can see why this is saved for the third playthrough. Jeez.
Someone's already attacking the ship.
What is this thing?
Like I said, the wheels I can beat, but I have to be able to fight them, like, sort of independent. I can't fight, like, a whole bunch of them at the same time. Maybe I have to be assault boosting out of the fight.
621. They're coming. No ID. They're not Schneider MTs. Are those C weapons? Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason.
How'd that miss?
Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
Oh, that's brutal. I keep thinking that, like, if they're that close, I can probably track them, but not if they're jumping over top of my head like that. Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy mission.
Activating combat mode.
Process for killing those wheels, there's probably an easier way to do it,
Someone's already
but
attacking the ship.
knocking them over with this thing and then, like, finishing them off feels like that's one of the ways that seems to work pretty consistently. It's just getting the shot lined up so you can do that while you're getting attacked by, like, 5 other wheels is not great. Not super happy about that.
Enemies on the radar. 621. They're coming. T's. Are those C weapons? Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason. These are drone weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
What was that?
At 30%.
Did you get them?
Okay.
There's more.
Wonder if using terrain to my advantage works at all. I feel like probably not, actually, given what they are.
We'll take them head on, 621. We'll tear you to shreds.
AP at 30%. Light and ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
Stagger on those is so high.
We've got more incoming. Way too many fat shits have killed her. Focus, 621. Multiple thinking.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
Yeah, I'm not... It's the grinder wheels, god. They're so obnoxious when they're swarming you. I'm gonna try top-down missiles or something like that, or maybe just large...
Activating combat mode.
I don't know. if I focus on agility and just dodging them for a long time, I feel like something like drones, laser drones, could work.
What is that thing?
But their damage is quite low for these sort of situations, I feel like. But maybe just chip them down over a long enough period of time, that could actually be good enough.
Enemies on the radar.
They move fast, though, so if they're dodging all the laser shots, then that doesn't obviously work.
No idea. They're not Schneider MTs. Are those C-weapons?
God.
Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason. Those are drone weapons made by the Rubicon Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Ibis.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a different loadout here in a bit. I'm gonna try laser turrets.
AP at 30%.
Did you get them? Wait, there's more. Helianthus machines. Don't take them down, 621. I'll tear you to shreds. We've got more incoming. Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 621. I'll do the thinking.
AP at 50%.
Helianthus machines coming in hot. These are dangerous, 621. Knock them down and go in for the kill.
These two are the icing on this cake here.
AP at 30%.
You know, really have to wait till they use the flamethrower.
Light ammunition at 50%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
God. Okay. Did not give me that opening. Okay. Let's try the laser turrets. Let's try and go with a build that's a little bit more in my speed. Where are they? Not the orbits. I'm gonna go with these ones. They're even slower damage than some of the other options, but like they work out pretty well. I think that I could probably go for stagger with the Zimmermans against that thing, but I don't think that's actually going to work. The reason I don't think it's going to work is that those guys move a little bit too quickly, and since they're going to be running around in circles and I don't have many opportunities to hit them, I'm not going to be able to build up stagger.
Someone's already attacking the ship.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to sort of like hit them with it, they'll get like a little bit of stagger, and then they'll bleed it off before I can get anything else. I might need a different weapon instead of the melee here. I'm not sure what I would take, maybe double Zimmermans, honestly.
621.
Because that might be enough to earn a stagger.
No idea. They're not Schneider MTs. Those C-weapons. Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to
You can see, like, it's not really doing enough damage fast enough here. And they're dodging a lot of the shots, too. Still. God damn it. Did that deflect? Oh, this is not a good weapon against these guys. They're wearing fairly heavy armor, like, I guess I should have expected some of that, but the ricochet distance is a little bit extreme.
Light and ammunition at 50%. AP at
Did you get them?
Well, let's see if these things work against the wheels. I don't think they will. I think this is probably a bad call.
This machines. Don't take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
at 30%.
They're missing too many of their shots. This isn't a weapon that works.
We've got more incoming. Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 621. I'll do the thinking.
AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Yeah, no. They're just a bit too fast for those ones to track them and get them with anything. So they are just dodging all of it. Let's try... No, I think that the stun needlers were probably right. I think I just have to get a little bit better at dealing with some of this stuff quickly. I'm technically overburdened with this, but that might not actually be the worst thing in the world. So let's use that. I'm gonna take this one instead. I don't think it matters too much since the shots from both of them kind of ricochet.
Activating combat mode.
So all I've really got to my shoulder mounts. I might even like want to just get rid of those, but
Commence mission. Wait. Someone's already attacking the ship.
What is that thing?
this is what I get for like not fighting those stupid like wheels
Enemies on the radar.
in that other mission that had them. The
They're coming.
Iva series one. Never learned how to fight it.
No ID. Not Schneider MTs.
God.
Those sea weapons. Defend yourself, 621. I'm not going to listen to reason. Those are drone weapons made by the
I'm not doing a very good job here.
50% AP at 30%.
Gotta shake off some of that brain fog here. One of the problems as well is, like,
Main system.
when I talk about brain fog, it's because the weather keeps changing. I don't have the worst headaches in the world or anything like that when that happens, but there have been 20-degree swings where I live.
Someone's already attacking
It's
the
supposed to be
ship.
going up by like 20 degrees.
What is that thing?
Has not been very good for my brain.
Enemies on the radar.
So right now, the PCA is the one that's in control of the sea weapons, right? So I wonder what this means.
No ID. Not Schneider MTs. Those sea weapons. Defend yourself, 621. They're not going to listen to reason.
God.
Those are trauma.
See, just going in for like the shot there, because like one was stunned or like immobile for a second,
of Ibis.
immediately get like owned by the other guy.
Remaining.
There we go. Now I can focus on you. Not that I'm focusing at all here.
AP at 50%.
Did you get them?
Okay.
Wait, there's more.
These things are so ridiculous.
These machines. Don't take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
AP at 30%.
We've got more incoming. Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 621. I'll do the thinking.
Getting flanked is the worst.
Remaining.
Helianthus machines coming in hot. These are dangerous.
Because they got flamethrowers, see?
Knock them down and go into the kill.
Even from like point blank, those things are ricocheting. Just want to see, are there more Helianthus? Yeah.
50% AP at 30%.
Watch as I get flanked. There's another wheel behind me.
Nothing on the long-range radar.
Okay.
You may have failed to protect the Strider, but you had a hell of an excuse. I'll look into this. You go home and get some rest, 621.
Yeah, don't feel like anyone's alive to pay me here, so it would not surprise me if I did not get paid. Just on account of the people who were about to pay me died. Oh, I did get paid. What? Oh. Yeah, no, Walter paid me. Interesting. That was nice of him. I was like, how the hell did I get paid there? I don't usually look at the breakdown details. It's like, I guess there's other people in the Rubicon Liberation Front who are still alive who could have paid me afterwards, so it shouldn't be too surprising, but...
First up, let me apologize. I hear
Oh,
those
shoot.
strange machines didn't come from the corpse.
Yeah, they'd be from the PCA, right?
Is there some other force that wants to see the Rubiconians fall?
I guess so.
Be careful out there, Raven. There's more to this.
I mean, if he's apologizing, he could have paid me, but, you know, that would have been nice. Okay, we still have this one. I'm not really sure if it matters which I pick here, so I'm probably just going to stick with the red guns here.
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the
I can't imagine this changed from the second playthrough. It's probably the same as the second. Let's switch back to a normal build here. Could try out something silly like one of these things. I don't necessarily think the damage is very good on those, though. That's the wrong. Let's use, like, a completely wonky setup. Let's try and learn us some other weapon types. Let's raise in the laser orbits. I haven't had very good luck with these earlier, but give them a try anyway. So we got a laser build. We got the laser sword, we got the laser orbits, we got the laser gun.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with...
Alright, let's try this out. So that last mission kicked our asses a bit and really delayed my progress. I was hoping I'd be able to finish the game pretty quickly, but I guess since this is your guaranteed third playthrough, like, they have got the ability to throw in some big curveballs. Those look so cool.
Balaam Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merge. Who's the wise guy who decided the red gun should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
The amount of damage these guys put out for one button press is quite good, actually.
Red guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, local school base is next.
Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut? That takes care of the frontline MTs.
I think those guys took out a total of, like,
Yes, you're
2
not a
mechs.
total amateur. That takes care of the frontline infrastructure. That was just the warm-up.
Yeah,
Look
here's the
around,
block.
maggots. Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission. Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns.
You know what? We'll take it.
Our compensation.
It's a harder mission,
double
but
Balaam's offer.
be a bit more
Awaiting your
fun.
response. Interesting. Your call, 621. Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven. 621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
Just floated, like, gently underneath it.
The hell are you doing? They bought you out, didn't they? That's a low blow, Handler Walter. Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now.
Ouch.
50%. AP at 30%.
I don't think that this build works against these guys at all, really.
AP at 50%.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna restart... No, I'm gonna let myself get killed here. I don't like the bullet orbits, or the laser orbits in this situation. They do really well, I think, in missions where you're not fighting, like, other ACs. But I don't think that they're a great choice in this situation. I want to try maybe this type, see if they're different, because they're, like, burst damage. They act like a missile launcher, kind of. So technically they do more damage, but I just want to see what they're like. We're just derping around trying out weapon combinations at this point. The laser rifle, I don't really understand.
Is appreciated, Raven. 621. We've received a friendly ID.
I'd probably just
tag
charge
from
up a
the
shot, though, and
Operation
fire it at Iguazu.
front. Let's not waste their firepower.
This would be a time to take the Kurosawa.
The hell are you doing? They bought you out, didn't they? That's a low blow, Handler Walter. Gun 4, Gun 5, return fire! It looks like Gun 13's playing dirty now.
AP at 50%.
I'm not taking any more of your shit. I already get enough from Michigan every day of the week.
AP at 50%.
Seems like the ACs also dodge these ones pretty well.
Iguazu, how many ranks below you is Gun 13? You can count, right? Don't take too long figuring it out. It's a lot. You dumbass, Iguazu. You talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk.
No repair kits remaining.
The smirk's something else. You're in Michigan by mystery.
Right-hand ammunition at AP at 50%.
I forget, does this guy have assault armor or does he have pulse armor?
AP at 30%.
I'm losing control of my machine. No choice but to withdraw.
I feel like the drones here are probably for a very different type of combo.
5 eliminated.
Because if you've got them set up so that you're hitting all of a sudden with like all of the drones when they're stunned, you're probably doing a lot of damage.
Killing you for tuition fees too.
But I don't think it works with my setup since my like hand slots don't stagger very well. So I'd probably be looking for a different weapon combo than this if I wanted to use those. I should try out like more exotic melee weapons. Let's try the whip.
You must be the handler, I presume.
Honored to make you.
I understand you do
Yeah, I've
realize
already,
that smashing... No, you're...
seen this
Here
one.
it must be.
Oh,
We've been
very good.
Hasn't changed. Not sure that I would want to do Operation Wall Climber with the whip, though. I think this is one where you just sort of, like, take
One new
whatever sort of, like, melee you want to, I guess, except that one's slow.
You got lucky, Merc.
Hello again, Iguazu.
So, you got a nice punch in. The red guns are going to have fun.
We already saw that dialogue. Okay. Yeah, so this thing... The charge attack is pretty okay, but I don't really think that this is worth taking just for that charge attack. So we could try taking this instead, but it is much heavier. Much higher damage, though. The charge attack is basically exactly the same as that other charge attack, so I don't really get the point of that. This smaller, slimmer laser rifle, much less damage. These ones are kind of weird, stun bombs. I've never used these things before. They're supposed to cancel pulse defenses, so... I think that's for fighting specific types of bosses that I dislike fighting, but... Well, what did you do again? That was that. I'll go with the plasma version. I haven't used this in very often. Yeah, it does have a charge attack. I don't see how you could say that it has an improved rate of fire, though. Let's try this. This thing's really weird. Like, this thing's very strange. I don't have any reference as to what that thing's like, really. A lot of these are going to be too heavy for me, unfortunately. Fortunately, though, most of them are just, they fire missiles. Let's finally take this thing. Let's figure out what the heck that thing is. The pulse shield missile. There's pulse shield launcher. God, look at these things. So stupid looking. That looks very high-tech. Okay, so this is a very stupid-looking build, and I don't know if there's any synergy between these parts, but, you know, let's give it a shot. Operation Wall Climber with, like... I don't even know if those are weapons, honestly.
This request comes straight from Archivist headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling.
This should be the same. I can't imagine this is different. Too much of the plot kind of... Too much of the plot kind of follows through from this one, I think, to a certain extent. It's too many things that happen. Like, you meet Rusty, for example. I guess they could just change, like, where you meet him, but that would be very, ambitious.
Main system activating combat mode.
Wait, did I put equipped? I think I equipped two different shoulder mounts.
We'll start by clearing the way for Archivist.
No? Those are the same ones. Why do they look different?
Cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation Dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
Okay.
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus Tetrapod MT 621.
Can you imagine living in this city where it's like constantly just
We stand as one!
artillery coming in on you?
Die, mercenaries! Another one?
That actually does a lot of damage. You got bomb thrower?
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city.
This is a weird setup that I've got here. I don't think I like it. Oh, this is actually a different gun. This is a different gun.
Close quarters.
I thought I screwed up the right-hand shoulder.
Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they say. I'll have to step up my own game.
This is the anti-shield thing.
A numbered Vesper. He's an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't
I don't have any good weapons against some of these guys.
You send backup! We're taking too much fire!
Two repair kits remaining.
Not loving this combo. I still haven't figured out what the point of the shield is. Like, how do you deal damage with it? Does it have to, like, explode while they're next to it? Because that would be very unlikely. And that does seem to be what it is. I definitely don't think this would be useful against an enemy AC. They're just gonna get around it too quickly and they're not gonna, like, run into it. Unless you've got some, like, ridiculously good mind games. It's also fairly slow firing. So...
621. I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Definitely thinking this is going to be a bit rougher than it ought to be, because this is a terrible build for this, I think.
That's the Juggernaut. Heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. Watch out. It's coming.
Hello? Let me out. That's annoying.
That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick them.
Still managed to do a lot of damage on one stun, but...
This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Snail in command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. I hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
Okay. Not used to not having a proper melee weapon. Ow. Shit.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
There we go. Yeah, this is not a good weapon setup for this situation. Kinda knew that, but kind of interesting coming in with it.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed.
Oh, so that's what that
Operation
does.
Wall Climber is a success.
That actually has a fairly fast charge time compared to a lot of the other weapons I've seen that have charge times.
It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Might be something I need to do more, but I'm not sure I really like this weapon all that much. Its projectiles are super slow. Makes it hard to land hits with it. And the sort of pattern that they go, a lot of them just sort of smash into the ground.
1.
The bomb throw is kind of fun, though.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you. During our arquebus deployments,
Yeah.
both the higher as well.
Yep, same. Okay. Let's try swapping some stuff out again here. Let's try the needle gun. I don't know what this would be for. Like, what is the point of this gun? It's got 5 shots in the magazine. So I really don't understand that one. The chainsaw? The chainsaw actually does less damage than that, but the charge attack seems to be quite powerful. Stun baton. I kind of want to try the plasma thrower. Wait, which one was this one? Oh, it's a standard pulse blade. I haven't tried Moonlight. Alright, we'll give this a shot, actually. If I went through all the trouble of getting this stupid thing. It's the shoulder plasma cannon. I think that's the same as like the other plasma cannon, really. This is a gigantic laser shotgun. It's much more powerful, I think. I still don't get the point of this stupid thing. Like, what good is this thing? It's so bad. Their projectiles are really, really, really slow. It's crazy, but I think that there's just not enough weapons in this game. There are realistically sort of variations on types, though. That's sort of what's going on here. We'll try dual Auroras. Why not? See if we can get anything done with these things. Alright. This is a very strange build. Obstruct the mandatory inspection. That's different. Different mission, different weapons. This is gonna be terrible.
Got a job for you, 621. A request from an independent mercenary, call sign Kate. Check the briefing.
I don't think I've met
Greetings,
Kate before.
My name is Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you. It concerns the elimination of
What was
PCA
that?
mandatory
Icon?
inspection squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal Number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC
Oh, I think this
squad
might be
to put
Mind
further
Alpha.
pressure on Baus. Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. I need you to lie in wait inside the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad. I'll disrupt their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous.
Why does it have a fake name, though? Couldn't...
That concludes the briefing.
I get the feeling like this is Mind Alpha. Has it gone rogue? Is like All Mind like lost control of it? This is strange.
Stranger, a mandatory inspection or a job from another mercenary. Whatever happens, handle it. Just like you always do.
It's early into the game for him to say it that way. So, like, the voice is kind of suspicious, but, like, the icon looks a lot like,
Commence mission.
All Mind.
Eliminate the PCA's mandatory inspection squads.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven. We'll rendezvous later on.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC. Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Subject Guard sentry MTs. Watch out for their laser fire.
Look at that. God, so useless.
Code 5. Inspection squad, we have one AC coming in hot.
Deploy for combat.
We're clear.
Gotta get your kicks in.
Keep moving, 621.
Am I gonna have to face those stealth things?
Code 31C. Descending fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though as promised, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Heavy fire for inspection.
We're being pushed back. Got that AC down. This inspection is a priority operation.
right to count on the wall climber. Keep up the good work.
I looked into this Kate. She's not even registered in the arena. Be ready for company if her plan to ambush the rearguard goes south.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. Taking heavy fire.
This position's under attack too. Presently exchanging fire. Right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move.
Wouldn't be the first time in this series where, like, an AI becomes, like, more sentient than normal. Needle gun is interesting. It actually does have fairly high stagger.
50%.
Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we beat Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report. The PCA has made an unexpected move. Let's rendezvous for now.
Am I gonna meet an actual person?
Lady. Updating marker data.
If it's an actual person, then my entire theory goes out the window. But their logo looks super suspicious. If not, like, actually being Mind Alpha, then it's probably someone who works for All Mind.
I presume.
That is a very advanced looking mech. Wait, that has...
As much as I'd love to stop and chat, I'm afraid we're rather pressed for time.
Code 2-3, attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands.
Is that Centurion?
Lost the inspection team. Mercs made a big mistake.
System authorization received. Commencing termination. PCA Special Forces. What is this?
Their suppression fleet is coming to Rubicon. These are just the Outriders.
God,
There's no winning this encounter. Wipe them out.
We might need one of them.
Seems I was wrong
Ow.
about you.
yeah. Wasn't expecting like this. I think it's definitely a try to take out the, two Lightcraft and then take the Centurion after.
We've got a 3-1C on our hands. Lost the inspection team. Mercs made a big mistake.
System authorization received. Commencing termination. PCA Special Forces. What is this?
I feel like the moonlight hit him.
To Rubicon. These are just the Outriders.
621. There's no avoiding this encounter now. Wipe them out.
We might need one of them, sir. Independent.
Missed the kick. Had to go for that.
Raven.
Special Forces craft destroyed. 2 remaining.
Keep it up, Raven.
This thing's actually really good at building up stagger.
Can't be. It really is.
One hostile.
Is that the Kurosawa?
AP
Ow.
at 50%.
You gonna try and be my friend like Ira was? Is that how it's going? We're gonna have to kill you too?
Code 3-1-3. Sustaining heavy fire. Damn it! We're making headway 6-2-1. Keep pushing.
You're not too big to fall.
The interesting thing is that the range that this actually seems to penetrate doesn't seem that short either.
Ammunition at 30%.
Should've gone for the kick there, maybe.
AP
Ow.
at 30%. Light shoulder ammunition.
Yeah, got it.
Stop them. Submitting. System clearing.
What a weird ending to this mission. Still very suspicious of this ally here.
Special Forces craft destroyed. We're done here, 6-2-1.
Excellent work, Raven.
That is the Kurosawa.
You've shown me a thing or two.
Is that all mine parts, or is that just mostly all mine parts? I'm suspicious of this person. I feel like this is Mind Alpha messing with me. I wonder if it broke free.
One new message.
And why is it pretending to be a real person?
Raven, thanks for the help with the
See, like
mission.
that icon's using the same sort of
Meet
like
again.
style as the Mind Alpha logo. It doesn't have a name. That's interesting. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go into the assembly here and switch out our weapons again. I am going to try out the plasma throw this time. That stun gun is kind of funny, but let's try a different thing here. All the bazookas feel the same to me. Same with the grenade launchers. Napalm? No idea. Okay, these things still feel garbage. Let's go with missile launchers again. I haven't used these in a while. So which kind is this again? Just straight fire? Yeah. Actually, we could try something like this. Let's try these. Is that going to be good on this mission? Who knows? Yeah, okay. I feel like the napalm is going to be the one that really holds me back here. Hi there, that Icelas.
Got a job for you, 621. This request
Welcome to the
comes from
channel.
Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, there's a mission I'd like you to take on.
This is probably a bad time to be using experimental ones, because I think I have to fight Gun 2 at the end of this mission again. Unless they change something, I don't know. Looks like it's the same as last time I did this, so let's just dive straight into it.
Looks like switching sides of Gallia left an impression.
Yeah,
on
this
the
is why we
Liberation
have to
Front.
do this, is because we did that. Trying out new weapons like this is probably a dumb idea, but this is how I want to learn how to use them, not in some tester mode. Trial by fire, baby.
Main system activating combat mode.
Although I have used this missile launcher before. This is the simple basic.
Liberation Front's transport helicopter.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Carl, abide before we come.
We're under attack! The Liberation Front chopper and an escort AC! They must be here for their friends. Intercept.
Guess I have to wait. Alright.
Landing in sight. Commencing
Yeah, that's pretty meager, that, actually. The split missiles are not great.
You came for me.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Ziggy.
I'm okay. Still alive, at least. A little rest, and I'll pay you back.
Heading to the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
Are you kidding me? At least that does have enough to kill those guys.
Landing at Site B.
The fact that it takes a little longer to kill with this.
Raven.
Yeah, this is my first time on New Game++.
Enemy sighted.
I'm trying out new weapons that I have never used before, which is probably a stupid thing to be doing at this point in time, but how did that go over your head? I need to figure out the arcs of this thing. This is a really bad weapon, I think, for this one.
We're too late.
I think this is a really bad weapon for this.
Heading to the last site. Just a little more, Raven.
Where'd that laser come from?
The coral wells are the Rubiconian's lifeline. He must have refused to talk.
Take it serious.
I'm just gonna let it die here.
Raven, back us up.
The escort target has been destroyed. You think
Yeah, I'm just gonna try a completely different setup from this one. My preferred playstyle? I usually use lightweight with sort of hit-and-run weapons. I like the plasma missile launchers on the shoulders, I like the plasma rifle, and then the laser sword. I'll sort of show you my default build that I sort of use a lot of the time. So it's going to be either this, the laser shotgun, or the Zimmerman, depending on what I need. Or not that one, this one. And then I like the laser sword. I'll show you what I do on this mission with this sort of setup, but... And then my favorite missile setup is these guys. And then I like this sort of fast frame. I'm just sort of seeing like what the different weapons can do, though, just to see if like there's anything that I'm missing. The reason I like these sort of weapons is that they're pretty good at like chunking away at the enemy's hit points without me having to like commit to a fight too much. But then I can like mix in with the laser blade when they're a little bit weak, or it's good to hit them. I usually play pretty aggressively though.
We appreciate your support, Raven. We have to rescue our captured comrades. Failure is not an option. Abide the Rubicon.
We're under attack!
Really?
Operation front chopper and an escort AC. They must be here for their friend. Intercept.
Yeah, so more like this sort of thing. The problem with the checking out those other weapons is like I've never used them before, so figuring out their attack pattern, like the plasma whip especially, feels very janky to use for me. I think that's a weapon that you would have to like practice a lot with. One of the reasons I like the plasma is they're great for this kind of mission, where I can just do that,
Commencing extraction.
and it's pretty much like a guaranteed like instant kill of an entire squad.
secure the area.
So it's great for those situations. I like the plasma rifle just because it's decent damage. It also does the same things as the shoulder cannons. And then I like the laser sword because that broad sweep lets me hit things that try to get behind me.
You came for me.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Ziggy.
I'm okay. Still alive, at least.
But yeah, it's a very flexible build. It does decent damage against like ACs.
Heading to the next site, Raven. Keep us covered.
It does have trouble against certain bosses though with this particular setup, just because it doesn't have the best stagger potential. But clearing levels, really, really good. Good for killing most ACs. The thing that really throws a wrench in this build is like the what's it called? Shields, like enemies that have shields. Where'd that last guy? There's another flyer. I don't know where he went.
Landing at Site B. Extracting Conrad message.
You like kinetic automatics? Yeah, I've got a friend who really likes Gatling guns.
Enemy sighted.
Typically, the really good ones for that are too heavy for me, so I can't usually add them to my frame.
We've extracted Conrad message. But we were too late.
Damn it.
I have to kind of get ahead of it here, because of these stupid
To the last
things.
site. Just a little more, Raven.
The coral wells are the Laconian's lifeline. He must have refused to talk.
Then after you get those, it's pretty easy here, but... Yeah, being able to, like, easily one-shot the, enemies from distance is one of the reasons why I like the plasma in particular, because the area of effect thing, it doesn't care if you've, oh shoot. If you're at long range. So if I'm, like, close by, like, that splash thing, still does, like, full damage, regardless of range. So you never see those deflect things that you can with kinetics. Which is why I tend to prefer this.
Site C. Extracting Conrad.
Which you'd think wouldn't matter, because I prefer to be close range with the sword, but...
Last one. We're counting on you, Raven.
Yeah, this is how I like it. The kinetic I actually learned to like is actually that needle gun, because it's got really high stagger. I tend to go for kinetics for stagger rather than the actual damage, like the impact. So the SMGs are okay, but like the burst weapons feel a little bit janky for me, because they're not great at building stagger unless you're like point blank.
Father Jolyon has been extracted.
Which works for some people, but like if I'm that close, I'd rather just use a melee weapon. For those builds, I actually go laser sword, pile bunker.
Saying, girl, there will be nothing left but dying embers.
Laser sword pile bunker, no, pulse blade pile bunker is the combo I use. Yeah, here's where I fight Gun 2 Nile.
New enemy confirmed.
That's a Red Gun's AC.
Escorting a prison break all alone. You're daring, I'll give you that. But I've fried bigger fish than you.
That's Gun 2 Nile. Red Gun's deputy commander, and the brains to Michigan's muscle.
It's too dangerous to force our way through. Raven, secure the escape route.
Lost your nerve. No wonder Michigan took a shot into you.
Did I take him out before his terminal armor procs?
Gun 2 Nile is down.
That's cool.
Well done, 621.
More reinforcements over that way.
They won't have anything left to throw at us now. Thanks for the support, Raven.
Yeah, the SMG builds, the only reason I really don't like them actually is that I think that the SMGs work best when you're using dual SMGs.
Confirmed.
I feel like pairing them makes them a lot better. But then you can't take a melee, and I really like melee. Well, you can, but then you don't have like your shoulder, you have to swap them.
Full of resolve. But mark my
I'd like to
words,
try some more of that.
there will be nothing left
I'd
but
rather try
dying
double
embers.
Kolakets. Okay.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change.
I've seen this conversation.
Their jobs. Relatively but we've run
Someone.
Yeah.
Oh, this is different.
Independent mercenary. goes by Kate.
I do lock mode for certain fights, and then I disable it during other fights. I prefer going without, and then I use both. If there's something that's really fast and I have to track it, I activate hard lock, and if there's something that's just like lots of enemies all around me, then I prefer going without hard lock. So it just depends on what I'm going up against.
Raven. We couldn't have rescued our comrades
Like, if I'm
without
trying to
Raven.
fight the Ibis series, I'm using a controller, not a keyboard. If I'm trying to fight like the Ibis series without hard lock, it's a nightmare, but if I'm fighting like 50 things on the ground, hard lock really doesn't help.
No, it seems like he's... No, I shouldn't. He carries a heavier burden than
I don't think I
any of us.
fought Father Dolmayan yet.
Thanks for saving Zayi. I owe you one.
Okay.
Got a job for you, 621. This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Can't remember what mission I'm about to step into here. Attack the watch point. Oh, right, this one. Do I want to try something off kilter for this? Like, I can beat this stuff actually not too bad, but this stuff is supposed to be good against shields. I don't know what that actually ultimately in practice looks like, so I'm going to try double these things. Then I'm going to try back unit pile bunker. Wait, I'm looking at this wrong, aren't I? I'm looking at the wrong shoulder, that's why. Ah, this is fine for this one. Okay, then pile bunker. Yeah, so this is a boss where I do think that lock is better. Like, dueling ACs, I think that lock is better, but...
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine.
Okay, I don't think this is going to be different.
Facility, a watch point.
Yeah, this is a boss where I do also prefer the lock on, just because he sometimes, like, zips past you. Makes it easier to follow. He's big, so the lock being worse, your accuracy being worse doesn't matter that much.
Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG.
Yeah, this is the same. I can't see any difference here.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness.
This kind of makes my guns a mirror match against Sula. Yeah, pile bunker is great against a lot of different things. It's overkill in a lot of situations, but like for fighting bosses, it's just super, super nice. I'm probably not going to do very well here though, just because like I'm not familiar with any of these weapons, so figuring out how they handle.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with?
Oh, shit.
Into that laser. Engaging.
I have used the pile bunker, but you know, that was a timing issue more than anything else.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
See, this is another area where I think the plasma missiles are really, really good.
P at 50%.
Yeah, I'm.
Confirmed. Enemy
These are
squad is
kind of
deployed
just like double
along
machine
the
guns
next
in a lot of
area.
ways. Not too sure what I think about them, honestly.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Ouch. This is why I like the double plasmas here. Like, double plasmas will actually take that thing out from any range. So I can just pretty easily and pretty safely, like, take it out from, like, across the map, basically.
Taking critical damage.
They're such a good mission clearing weapon that's still good against like ACs and stuff like that.
Indicated. You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center.
So like here I'm going to use Hardlock because it'll be against Sula, and he's kind of evasive. He like dodges behind me a lot. But it is Sula, right? We are going to fight Sula here. He's not going to swap out with someone, right? Okay, good.
You're incorrigible, Handler Walter.
I do find him a little tricky to like get the pile bunker hits on. What the hell's behind me?
Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you
What?
next. First, the dog.
C-1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation.
Ow.
Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 61. Kill him before he kills you.
AP at 50%.
Was it 618 I killed last? It was good. But he had nothing on this one.
Who tipped you off, Sula?
Don't make trouble for me, Walter.
God. The extra dudes actually makes this really hard.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Like you are. You have the sense of danger.
Oh, that was...
Far better to dispose of you.
Ignore the 621.
AP 30%.
Huh.
Light hand ammunition at 10%.
That hound's
Yeah, that was interesting. Like, I think I know how to deal with this now that I know that. Oh wait, I have to restart from the beginning, I think, to do that. I don't think I can do restart from checkpoint because like what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be right in front of Sula. Oh no, I'm not.
See that? That's the Watchpoint's control center.
Are they actually here?
It's inside. Make your way in.
I don't think that they've spawned in. Where would they have been? The other stealth mission, you can actually find the guys, like, ahead of time. Anyway, these weapons are really bad against those stupid stealth things. I hate them.
You. 621. Stop. Behind you.
Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you next. First, the dog.
C-1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation.
Okay, there we go. Ow. What the hell?
Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 61. Kill him before he kills you.
Is there another one?
Was it 618 I killed last? It was good. But he had nothing on this one.
Who tipped you off, Sula?
Don't make trouble.
There we go, that's better. What the hell's going on? There's another one, or did he teleport? I can't tell.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. 621.
Yeah, it's worth checking and trying, because, like, that was how I beat the boss arsenal. Wait, are you different? This is different. No, no, he's the same. Okay. I didn't think that this was going to be a mission that they changed up, honestly. I thought that was going to be, like, one of the ones that was the same.
Light hand ammunition at 50%.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there were 4 of those guys.
Forget about them, 621.
What a weird change.
Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
So I wonder why he thought that I was, like, worth bringing those guys in on. Like, what changed in this playthrough, I wonder? Yeah, I was not expecting this to be a changed mission.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Ow. I always think that when it plays that animation was falling apart, it's already actually destroyed, but then it never is. I'm gonna watch this, I guess, to see if this is different. I can't imagine it would be, because, like, maybe you don't need meat iron in this one, who knows?
We're done here. Head back to base.
Like, maybe I get ambushed by a bunch of those, like, frog things again. Those jumpy, invisible guys. No, this looks the same.
621, get out of there.
Still not entirely sure, like, how you don't get obliterated here and how you end up back outside, but... Oh no, yeah, Ire's still here.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human. 4th generation.
Zul's Alliance? Yeah, I have no idea. If he's with those jumpy invisible things, wouldn't that be the... Actually, I can't remember exactly who those jumpy invisible things were there from. Were they part of the PCA? No. They might be. I don't know.
Is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Maybe he's just really anti-Walter. You know, Walter kicked him in the nuts when they were kids, and now he just really hates Walter. It's almost 2 o'clock. I actually have to get going pretty soon. I'm going to try and just beat Beltius, which shouldn't be too hard, although admittedly I have got the wrong build here.
Confirmed.
Or I might have a good build, I just don't know how to use it.
Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy.
Yeah, this is the same. Okay.
Main system. Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bacteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken the comms link offline for now.
Yeah, this is the same as usual.
Raven, get clear.
Oh god, did I get clear? Yes, I did. Okay. Sometimes I just don't realize he's about to assault armor and I just get wrecked by that. Timing, jeez. Man. Getting lazy here. Yeah, getting too lazy here.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Yeah, this stuff of this type of weapon actually seems really good against Baltas.
The enemy can't take much more.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's always good to see someone sub. Well, yeah, the other thing I'm doing is I'm trying to, like, S-rank everything, but I'm doing that mostly off-screen because it's a lot of just trial and error. But, yeah, I'm one of those people who likes, just doing that at their own pace, honestly. Okay, well, that was, kind of interesting. Like, I do feel that these things did do a lot more damage against shields, which is kind of interesting. I didn't really, catch how much more damage they were doing against shields, but it seems to be noticeable. Their actual other damage, though, is pretty garbage.
That was just a glimpse.
There's a lot of bosses, actually, where these, like, weird bubble guns would actually be, pretty good against, I guess.
A premonition definition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
But, yeah, as nice as it is getting into the final third of the game, I'm slightly confused about a few things. But hopefully it'll be something I can manage here. So,
A friend of mine sent me this observational data.
pretty sure this is the same as last time. Yeah, so I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. It'll be 2 o'clock
Explosion caused by the
Mountain Standard Time again. But yeah, that's the typical way I go about things, Monday and Wednesday. So hope you found this one enjoyable. I have to get going to work, but yeah, hope to see you all next time.
Like a flock of birds.
There's a
or school of
paper
fish.
to every rock. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And a scissors, which is what I usually try to bash the rocks apart with. Try to chisel that rock with your scissors. That's what I say. That's how I actually got through the boss the first time with my build. That is apparently not very good against it, but it worked out okay in the end.
That's a common side
But
effect of
in any event,
Ultron
yeah,
augmentation.
hope you enjoyed this one.